What is up, IBL fans? JosephGames here, and welcome to week 7 of the recaps. And of course, I am not alone.
What is poppin' fam? Spanik here, and we will give you the TLDR of this week of IBL Pokemon battling.
Yes, we will. Week 7, the halfway point is done. We are over the hill, and we are starting to see whose seasons may be over and whose seasons are just beginning, and who's running to the playoffs and who's running for the hills.
Ah yes, it is time to see who will be the contenders and who will be the pretenders.
So, let's get on with this already. Let's start with our first match here. Let's start with the first match. I always really start with the first match that comes in, but I'm not sure I want to start with this, but I'm going to start with it anyway. The Montreal Milotecs took on the Buffalo Drills, and the Montreal Milotecs brought with them Excadrill, Tyranitar, Porygon Z, Mega Emperos, Blaziken, and Florges, whilst the Buffalo Drills brought with them Milotic, Mega Beedrill, Bronzong, Zoroark, Cleffa, and Shaman. Now this one, I don't really want to say it, but again, it seems to have happened again. Porygon Z, setup, sweep, destroy.
Yeah, Porygon, he did it again, this man. This man did it again with Porygon Z. This is the second time Matt and the Milotics have 6-0'd a kid with Porygon Z. Actually, is week one game a 6-0?
I think it was. I'm not sure. I'm not going to go and check now, but I think it might have been.
Pretty sure that was a 6-0 too. Hey, he got two just straight up bop sweeps with Porygon Z anyway. And this spawn is just really, really dangerous. I mean, thank God that we have Z. Thank God that this league bans Z conversion. Otherwise, who knows how many sweeps he would have gotten.
Oh yeah, that thing would be horrible if we had Z conversion in here. But Porygon is just amazing. Nasty plot. And of course agility. This thing is faster than anyone and it can just go to town with Tri-Attack. And they did, I've got to say that the drills did try something. They had Haze Melodic and that could work, but Melodic is sadly not bulky enough to be able to deal with this and be able to have enough health to not have to worry about Porygon Z without a lot of Carmines up. So it's a bit iffy.
Maybe I don't think a Haze would have been the answer there. I'm pretty sure at +2, if he wanted to build this Milotic to take on the Porygon Z, I think maybe instead of trying to phase it out or get rid of the boost, you should have put Mirror Coat on it. Maybe try to take a hit and then blow it away with the Mirror Coat.
Oh yeah, that would have worked too. Does Melodic get Dragon Tail, I wonder? I know it has a tail.
I've ran that before in League. It does.
Okay, so there's another idea too. So Dragon Tail Melodic, Haze Melodic, and of course Mirror Coat would have been amazing too. There's a lot of mons that get Mirror Coat. I mean, Bronzong will probably take a few hits since it's Steel type and, try to take a normal type move.
I don't think Bronzong gets Mirror Coat though.
It doesn't?
Doesn't get it either.
Okay, Clefable's kind of bulky. I know that's why most people buy it, and that's why it's tier 1. So there's another idea.
Ran unaware, if he wanted to. A nasty plot boost.
Yeah. So
Shady here, he did have ways to deal with the Porygon Z. He just didn't bring them.
True. This
We
is
just
a very
don't know it.
scary mon, though.
Porygon Z is still very, very scary, mon. Adaptability, Tri-Attacks, and hit like a truck +2 or non-+2.
Yeah, I do want to mention this was a download Porygon. I did see the fact that this was a download Porygon. When he bought it in, I think he bought it on Shaman first off, and it got the attack boosts from that.
download on Porygon. I prefer... I mean, on the sweeper one, adaptability is by far the better ability, because download, it's really just a dice roll to get a special attack boost. I think if your opponent has a weaker special attack stat, you get it. Dice roll on a lot of Shady's team. I would have ran adaptability. But it worked here in Matt's favor.
Yep, a 6-0 win for the Melodics. I think almost confirming their place in the playoffs. I'm not exactly sure. I have to look into the math sometime during the week, but I'm pretty sure there's no stopping them from going through.
If Matt just keeps up this torrid pace, he'll be playoffs.
Oh yeah, definitely, and there's a possibility he could take that number 1 seed in his division too.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Shady, on the other hand, I'm just thanking he got a 6-0 last week. So now this doesn't look as bad.
No, doesn't look as bad at all. Anyway, let's get on to the next one.
Next game we have here. We have in the Marlboro Mudsdales up against Ultra Player and his New York Metagross. Packing with them this week, the Zygarde 50, Vaporeon, Mandibuzz, Reggie Steal Yo Girl, and Mega Gardevoir. While the New York Metagross packing this week, Araquanid, Hoopa Unbound, regular Charizard, which was very interesting, Klefki, and Donphan. I just have to give a round of applause here to the commish. Finally bouncing back, picking up a nice 5-0 win here. He really needed this. I've been watching watching all his videos in PMC Minors and in here, and he seems to be really, really down the dumps about his play. He really needed a win like this, especially in his own league.
Oh yeah, he needed this, and this was awesome, really. Well done, and it did work out really nicely. I've got to admit, Dragon Dance on Zygarde really worked out rather nicely, doing well with 1,000 arrows, and Outrage worked out really nicely as well. It was a really good team this week, and I'm really happy that Brandon's working his way back to another victory.
Yeah, he really needed this win, just for a confidence boost. Not even just for pride, just for a confidence boost. He's been struggling in his leagues lately.
We also should talk about Lycanroc Dusk again. Dusk again, once again, is back at the work. It started really good, and it did the work, and now it is starting to come back. So Dusk is a very good Lycanroc, and it deserves to have a lot more kills than it has right now.
Oh yeah, absolutely. He's been using it very well this season. Also, I would just like to say on the New York Metagross side, that was a E for effort with the Klefki into Charizard strat. E for effort on that. It didn't really work out as well. I know Charizard did pick up a kill, but it was a nice try. It was a good attempt. That attempt was made.
Yeah, and I've got to admit, this Charizard was actually an interesting set this week because it was a sunny day set. It was they were trying to attempt to bring in the sun to deal with... I'm not sure exactly what they were trying to deal with the sun, but it was a solar-powered Charizard.
Or Scarf, I believe.
With solar power still, I think. Yeah, with solar power still.
It was solar power. It was solar power. He had a choice. It was choice scarfed as well because it was able to outspeed his Lycanroc in the sun and pick up a kill off that. Lycanroc would have swept if the Charizard wasn't scarfed.
Yeah.
This very well could have been a 6-0 if the Charizard wasn't scarfed.
But a good win nonetheless for Brandon. Very well done.
And a nice job. Hopefully he could ride this in here and his other leagues.
Yep. The season is I would say this season's not over yet. There's still a chance he could make this 5-5 and maybe more so, and possibly still make a playoff push here. It's not over yet.
Definitely. He's not out of it yet. If he gets on a roll, he could definitely sneak into a playoff spot.
Yeah, definitely.
Finish 7-5. He can still finish above 500.
So there we go, Brendan. Good luck, and hopefully There's still time in the season for you yet. Don't make yourself fall again.
And for you, Brandon, still plenty of time.
Anyway, let's get on to the next one. Here we go. The Memphis Bewares took on the Kansas City Nidokings. The Memphis Bewares brought with them Mimikyu, Camerupt, Gliga, Topabulu, Mushana and Greninja, whilst the Kansas City Nidokings brought with them Sock, Mega Altaria, Skarmory, Stuntank, Nidoking, and T-Serena Berry. This one was quite an interesting one. A good 3-0 win for the Bewares here too, and quite a nice one too.
Oh yeah, very nice win, very nice win. Gren picking up 3 solid kills. Mega Camel just doing its thing. Mimikyu just doing its thing. Very nice, very nice, very nice.
It's a very nice win for... There's not really a lot to say here. It was a very good win. We did see Dragon Dancing Altaria didn't really do as much damage as it could do because, well, Bulu, amazing work with Fightingism Z doing the work as well. So there was a lot of good, interesting kills. Mega Altaria got destroyed by Mega Camerupt, which is something you wouldn't normally see.
Surprise, flash cannon to the face. It's not taking that well.
But of course, this was a very, very good win.
Very good showing by the Bewares here. Both teams 4-3. Definitely not out of the playoff race by any means. Definitely still in this thing.
Yep, both teams still in this thing. Still going to have to try their hardest to get that playoff place, and there's still time for them. So some good chances here.
Moving on, we have the... which one? We have the... let's go with this one. We have the Lawrence Talonflames, New York Cosmogs. The Talonflames packing with them this week. Mega Gyarados, Bisharp, Rhydon, Latios, and Gourgeist. While the Cosmogs are packing with them Landorus, Therian, Victini, Mega Diancie, Decidueye, Licky, and Electivire. Teams have been on a roll ever since they started 0-3. 4 straight wins. Yeah, not a lot of differential being thrown around by the Talonflames, but they really bounced back. They really bounced back nicely.
Oh yeah, they're doing well again. The Talonflames they got a really good team this year, and I really like this team. I mean, I like Tapu Koko, I like Latios. Gorobis is literally a tank. That thing is just not going down without a fight.
Yeah, and also another thing about the Talonflames team, it's just well showing in this battle too. A lot of setup options he has.
Oh yeah, amazing setup options here. There's just so many ones that could just walk away with like interesting setups. I mean, of course, there's Latios with Calm Mind. Also, Latios gets Dragon Dance, doesn't it?
Actually, Dragon Dance mix Latios.
So there's a lot of setup options here. This was a very, very interesting match up to. Victini did some work. Blue Flare got rid of Gourgeist Super. Really like that. Really good plays. I do want to mention there was a questionable switch in this match. We did see when Rhydon was in, we did see Decidueye being switched into Landorus T. Thing is though, there's no way he would have known that Rhydon would have Ice Punch, but there's a possibility that Rhydon could have had Ice Punch, so it might have not been the best idea to bring Landorus T in.
-1, maybe he could take a hit, but Still very, very risky.
Yeah, very risky. I mean, the bulky options are there. I mean, Licky is literally a wall. He would take that ice punch and ask for another one.
Oh yeah, exactly. Licky's a fat boy.
But this was a pretty good battle for the Talonflames. A 2-0 win and a very good one at that. Topakoku, amazing work this week. Being one of the sole survivors of his team. Mega Gyarados was also there, but he didn't really do that much work this week, so really can't really say too much about Mega Gyarados.
There's really not much to say. Very good prep by the Talonflames and a lot of interesting setup options. Like Rock Polish Bisharp was really, really nice too.
Oh yeah, that is cool.
Just really a lot of things that really made this game nicer for him. Good 2-0 win. Keep up the good work, Lawrence Talonflames and Garchomp. Keep up the good work.
Yep, and for the Cosmogs, the season is still not over yet. You've still got a few more weeks left. You're 3 and 4, so there's still time.
The 2 and 5 Mudsdale still have a shot. You definitely still have a shot too.
Yep. And let's get on to our next one. So here we go. The Las Vegas Galaders took on the Portridge Herdiers. The Portridge Herdiers brought with them Mega Kangaskhan, Latias, Blastoise, Meganium, Hornchkrow, and Scolipede, whilst the Las Vegas Galaders brought with them Infernape, Garchomp, Primarina, Gargantua, Carbalion, and Hitmontop. This is the first time we are seeing Hitmontop in this league, and it was okay. It didn't do as much as it could have done, but it was okay. We also saw Primarina do amazing work, getting 3 kills. Gargantua did some work too. There was Focus Sash Gargantua this week as well, and it did some serious work.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Focus Sash Galvantula. One of the only sets Galvantula. Not really the only set. I mean, I brought Magnet in the D League, but really all Galvantula does is Focus Sash or Specs. I've seen mostly Spam Thunder. Even with Compound Eyes, I still miss it.
Yeah, that's happened to me a few times. It's annoying when that happens.
It is annoying when that happens.
Blastoise, I do want to talk about Blastoise this week. Blastoise was a slightly bulky set, quite good at being bulky, but the fact is, he was carrying a Figgy Berry, and I think that might have been the wrong berry. I mean, it's a bit hard to call whether it's the wrong berry or not, but I believe the Figgy Berry is if you have a defensive nature, you're going to get confused by you eating the Figgy Berry.
Well, sort of. If you have minus attack nature, you get confused.
Okay, there we go.
You probably meant to put a Guave or something.
Yep.
Figgy is the most popular one because of... Figgy's the most popular one because of Gluttony Muck. They always carry Figgy Berry.
Yeah. You want the heals, but you don't want the confusion. Confusion is so iffy.
I think that was just I think that he just didn't know. Yeah, that was probably just the wrong item. He probably had meant to use one of those berries in that regard like that, but just not to put a Guave or Wiki. I think those are the other two that still just with a different nature that causes confusion.
Yeah. But this was a good 4-0 win for the Galaders. Very well done. I'm really liking this team so far. Primarina has been working amazingly, and it's being played almost as bulky as Melodic can be played, really.
Absolutely. Primarina has very underappreciated bulk. Now, he has webs with Primarina. That's deadly. I don't because it's slow anyway, and it still gets outsped by things at -1, but speed control with Primarina, very, very nice.
Oh, yeah. Amazing. And
Another 4-0 win here. There've been quite a few body bags this week.
Oh yeah, there's been a few of them, and we're still not done with them, really.
Quite a few body bags this week.
Yep, let's get on to the next one, though.
Next we have the Chicago Cub Chews taking on the Miami Infernapes. Packed with them this week: Manaphy, Amoongus, Megalopunny, Metagross, Sylveon, and Rotom Wash. Pack with them: Beatdown, Moltres, Reuniclus, Silvally Water, and Magneton.
This was quite an interesting one. I mean, I'm not exactly sure on the... I was never really sure on the Silvally Water play. I mean, I was thinking maybe Silvally Ice for Amoongus, but then I realised whilst watching this match, he had several answers for Amoongus, so there's no real point in that. But possibly Silvally Grass, because, like, the only thing that Silvally gets as a grass-type move, if it's not Silvally Grass, is Grass Pledge, and Grass Pledge is awful.
I kind of agree with the... Well, Silvally Grass kind of just walled Rotom completely. But I think he figured that Manaphy was... I think he built that Silvally more for Manaphy. I think he figured Manaphy was more likely to bring Ice Beam than Energy Ball. He made Silvally Water to be able to check Manaphy.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that Silvally was built... I'm pretty sure it was built more for Manaphy.
Okay. Not really as an answer, more just to bulk it, really.
Ice Pledge was probably there so he could 1v1 it, even though Silvally gets Thunderbolt, if I'm not mistaken. I think it gets Thunderbolt.
Yeah, definitely. I've seen Thunderbolt Silvally.
Ice Pledge so he can hit both Rotom and Manaphy for super effective.
Yeah, that's probably it. Magnet Rise on the Magneton this week was really good to get rid of that ground weakness, to stop Metagross from destroy... I mean, Metagross did destroy it anyway, but like, if you take away your ground weakness, you just literally... Magneton is kind of very, very bulky if it's got the Eviolite.
Yeah, it is, but Magneton really doesn't have... It doesn't have the greatest defenses. 50 HP, but I think 70 base defenses. So that's why a lot of people just run Scarf or Specs Mag, or Magnet even. Magnet Rise. The Metagross did not need Earthquake to take care of it because he was AV Metagross. So he was able to eat HP Fires from Magneton for days.
Oh yeah, he just sat there and took them after one, after the other, and eventually Zen Headbutt did come through and kill.
It was only a matter of time at that point. Reuniclus, very nice on the Infernape side, put in a ton of work, was very, very annoying for the Cub Chews to deal with. Rocky Helmet, really nice to take on the Megalopunny and the Metagross even. Wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. I feel if this Reuniclus was Regenerator, the Infernapes could have pulled this game out.
Oh yeah, for sure. This Reuniclus set this thing was just not going down, and it just kept on doing work, and sadly eventually Rotom Wash was able to take it, but it took a lot of doing.
I had the Cub Chews luck here. Hitting... How many hit? I lost... I don't even remember how many he hit. I think he hit like 5 or 6 Hydro Pumps. I wish I had that luck.
Oh yeah. Everyone wishes they had that kind of luck. I mean, Hydro Pump is it's one of those moves where you're bound to miss more than you hit. But if you hit, something's going down.
It's going to do a ton of damage.
Yep. And of course, with rain in the air too, that could do some serious work too.
Could definitely do some serious damage.
So a good 2-0 win for the Cub Chews. 5-2 now, and they're doing some serious work again. Another playoff contender.
Yeah, absolutely. 5-2. They're in great shape going forward.
Yep. As for the Infernapes, they've still got a chance, but they got to start turning it round. 2-5. If the Mudsdales still have a chance, you still have a chance as well, but you got to start somewhere.
You're going to have to start somewhere. Starting now, you got to bounce back. You got to bounce back.
Yep. But, I mean, you have the Mons. I mean, Kieran Black, I've used that thing before. It is amazing. That thing is just awesome. Of course, since it is a Z move user as well, it just can do some serious damage. Reuniclus is a thing. We've already talked about Sol Valley being amazing as well. So, you've got the Mons. So.
You got the Mons, so just, it's not over yet. It's not over yet.
Nope. Anyway, let's get on to the next one. Hello?
Oh, wait. Wait, I thought you were... Wait, I said the last one, so shouldn't it be you this time?
Oh, yeah. Oh, right. So, I got confused. I thought it was my one that, like, yeah. Okay, it is my one next. You went all silent and didn't understand it. Anyway, right. So, let's talk about this one. I don't really want to talk about it, but let's get it out of the way. Meme battle. The Aberdeen As Elves took on the Houston Hardens, and the Aberdeen As Elves brought with them my boy Lantern, Dragonite, Sneasel, Mega Caesar, Celebi, Tentacool. As for the Hardens, they bought Goodra, Cradily, Arcanine, Celesteela, Comfrey, and Slowking.
Oh yes, this was the game of the week. Absolutely, this was the game of the week. The meme fight to end all meme. Not really end all meme fights, but it was just a massive meme fight. I was super upset when Mega Scizor did not get the boost with Silverwind. When I was watching the game, I wanted him to get the boosts so bad.
Oh yeah.
It's been hilarious.
If I'd known this was a meme battle before I started watching this for recaps, I would have been in a different mindset, I will admit. But like I was like going through the turns, looking at this professionalism, and then I thought to myself, like, Z teleport Arcanine. Where the hell does Arcanine get teleport from? And it confused me throughout the entire match. I was just thinking to myself, where the hell's this happened from? And then I realised it's a meme. Joe, it's okay. Just accept it and get on with your life.
Very nice memes on both ends of the front here. 2 curse mons with Goodra and Cradily. Very interesting sets there. Z Teleport Arcanine was really nice. Weakness Policy, Explosion Celesteela. Explosion is one of my favorite moves in the game because you just click it and bop something.
Oh yeah, I mean, I know a few things about Boom. I went in a league with a person who literally, his idea of playing League was just like, literally, who's he going to go Boom with this week? He literally had a Boom core team.
That's just really funny. Slowking, of course, I kind of expected him to bring this. If this was like, as soon as I saw Slowking and he said it was a meme battle, I knew 100% Belly Drum Slowking was going to come.
It almost did some work too.
It did. Well, when you're +6 attack, it doesn't matter what your base attack is. You're going to get damage on something.
But
Aquajet, though, that would have been really nice.
Yeah. But Mega Caesar coming through with 3 amazing kills. Goodra also came away with 3 kills from this. So there was some good battles, but I want to win for the Azelfs. Definitely the Azelfs are possibly in the playoffs positions. As for the Hardens, they're just playing for fun right now, and this was a fun battle.
Yeah, meme fight this early? I mean, god damn, we have 1-6. Watch them win like 7 straight games now. Watch them win out and sneak into a playoff spot.
Oh, yeah.
Big point of the season for the Hardens.
You can't... I mean, it's been a hard season for the Hardens, but the fact is you can't think right now, we're 7 weeks in, there's still time. You can't be saying to yourself, I'm 1-6, there's no way in hell I'm making playoffs, so I'm going to meme the rest of the season. There's still time.
Yeah, there is. But I mean, I know him and Darude are good friends, so that's probably why they meme battled this week.
Yeah, so it's not the fact that my season's done with them.
Done with them. It was more of like, this is a friend of mine. I'm 1 in 5. Let's just meme fight just for the hell of it.
Yeah. And
Because I don't care.
Yeah, it was a good fun battle. Really enjoyed this one. So good one to Darude and commiserations to the Hardens, but you can't feel bad about a meme fight loss.
I had a meme fight in another league and I got 6-0'd by a cursed Porygon too. I didn't know what to expect.
Anyway, let's get on to our final game this week.
And we have the Seattle Scissors taking on the Minnesota Monfernos. Packing with them this week, Zapdos, Nidoqueen, Jirachi, Mega Blastoise, Kecleon, and Frostlass. Packed with them, Jellicent, Mew, Salazzle, Tauros, Umbreon, and the Mamoswine. Up 2 kills, very, very nice for the Scissors. Tauros, very underrated mon in the format. Sheer Force just hits everything like a truck. Very nice to see it do work here. Mew just does whatever. Mew just did whatever it wanted. Salazzle as well. You really need to bounce back, fam. You're 2 and 5. You're not out of it, but you just need to bounce back. And the Scissors bounced back nicely after.
This one was actually rather good. Good one. Mew is amazing work. Ghosty MZ on Mew this week, and it did amazing work again, destroying Jirachi rather nicely. Also, I do want to admit this Kecleon. I'm thinking it was color change.
Makes you say it was color change.
It didn't get the boot. It didn't change typings as it got. It didn't change typings as it used moves. I'm not sure if it was in long enough for me to actually figure out whether it was color changed or not, but it just didn't change typings when it did moves.
It didn't get the Protean thing when it clicked the move.
No.
Yeah, so it was color changed then. I'm not sure if that was a misgen or the Monfernos, but either way, I'm 95% certain that was probably a misgen.
But still, really interesting battle here. I want to admit that I may have made a mistake on the layouts here. Mew did get 2 kills, okay? Before people go in the comment section saying, Mew got 2 kills, Joe, I know that. I may have made a mistake.
Don't worry about it.
I'm not worried. Just sometimes people just go at me in the comment section of these videos.
That's the thing of being an analyst. You're going to get flamed in the comments. That's the thing of being a YouTuber. You're going to get flamed in the comments.
I know, but I'm used to not getting comments on my own videos, and when these videos go up, they get comments. I'm still not used to that yet. 7 weeks in.
Do it. All right, you'll get used to it. Don't worry about it.
Yep. Anyway, so Seattle Scissors 3-0 win for this week. Very well done. Good luck to them for the rest of the weeks. Minnesota Monfernos, there's still time. Just got to turn it round now, and there's a today big chance you could do that. Anyway, so week 7, team of the week.
I am going to give it to the Marlboro Mudsdales for a nice bounce back win, 5-0 win. Very nice confidence booster for them.
Okay. And Mon of the week.
Give it to Porygon Z. For the second time this year, it managed to set up and sweep a kid.
Yep. For me, I'm not exactly sure. I mean, this was a really good week. I mean, Mamoswine did some amazing work. I've got to give it... would it be a bad idea if I said, like, Goodra was my Mon of the week this week, even though it was a meme play?
Absolutely not. You could definitely make Goodra Mon of the week.
Okay, so Goodra is my Mon of the week. I'm definitely not going to be saying my team of the week is anything to do with that battle. That would just be awful, Joe. So I'm not going to do that for you guys. But I will give it to. I'm probably going to give it to the Milotex again. They did amazing work this week. Porygon Z was just absolutely amazing, and that thing is scary. Do not let Matt draft that ever again.
Good.
Anyway, this is the end of week 7. Week 8 it starts officially today, the day I'm recording this, which is Sunday. But we'll have to see what happens in week 8. It's the season's sort of wrapping up rather nicely.
Oh, yeah, we're due for a nice finish here. We're due for a nice finish.
Yep.
Might be more meme battles on the way as teams realize my season's over. Might as well meme.
Yep. Anyway, until next time, I'm JosephGames. If you enjoyed this, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to all the coaches of the IBL as well. All their links are down in the description below. And of course, that's where you can get a full analysis of the battles. But that's where they put up the battles up. We just give them like a slight summary.
Yeah, we're the too long didn't watch version.
Yep. Anyway, until next time, I'm JosephGames, and of course, we will see you next time. Goodbye.
Yeah. Because peace.